Card Player TV is at Bellagio to cover the preliminary events of the 5-Star World Poker Classic. Now, today's event attracted 129 players and it was a $3,000 buy-in event. The field has a lot of pros and they include Lane Flack, Shannon Shore, Brandon Cantu, Nam Lee, John Little, Michael the Grinder Mizrachi, Justin Bonomo, Jean-Robert Balland, Mark Safe, David the Dragon Pham, Amnon Filippi, and Scott Clements.
I've played all but one. I didn't play the 5K because I made the final table. So.
That makes sense. And then you took one down. Tell me about the event you won.
Well, I actually made it to the final table as the short stack. Actually got lucky just before the final table and ended up not busting out on the bubble. But then at the final table, I just ran spectacular. I ended up being really short, had to shove a Jack-8 suited, and
luck was on your side.
Yeah, and I ended up flopping 2 jacks against Ace King, and then ended up getting Queen shortly thereafter, doubled up, and kind of from there I got lucky one more time when I had Queens versus Aces and River to Queen for another large pot. I was chip leader at the time, but definitely that pot was definitely putting me over the top and made the final 3.
Well, it's got to be nice to have some confidence going into the bigger events. You take down an event, you know you're playing well. Here we are in a $3,000 event. How's it going?
3,000's going well. I got about twice starting chips, a little bit above. Feel good about my play. I've been a few times. I've kind of, online and live is different, and I think that I kind of played a little more my online style, and I made sure that we got away from that. My wife and I, when the game here, we really concentrated on getting away from that and playing more my live style, and it's kind of been working out a lot better. So I feel like I'm really playing strong, and I can't wait to play the 25K event. So.
What do you think are some of the key aspects of the differences between your online game and your live game?
I'm much more aggressive online, so there's a lot more re-raising and everything, and I think here I'm going to slow down a lot more, play a few more pots like by limping and different things like that. I want to see a lot more flops so I can make better decisions because there's a lot more reading live than there is online.
The final table of the $2,500 buy-in event, which began yesterday, is playing out this evening, and it features a nice host of pros. Danny Wong, Alan Kessler, and Billy Baxter are all making final table appearances.
Well, right now everything's going all right, but you know how that goes. You're always one hand away from going broke, so hopefully I feel like I'm playing well, and I like my chances.
Well, you just took out one of the players at the table. Tell me about that hand.
Well, that was pretty simple there. One guy opened the pot, another guy moved all in, and I had 2 kings. So it's pretty much
piece of cake.
Yeah.
So do you think that you have an advantage over some of the other players because you've been around the block, you've been playing poker for a long time?
Well, I'd like to think so, but all these young players now, they're very good. They have a lot of more experience than people give them credit for. They play a lot of hours on the internet, and so you can't just say because actually being young is an asset.
Is it endurance?
Yeah, like the first day is my big thing, is getting through when they play 2 o'clock in the morning off. But I do all right for 5 or 6 hours, then I figure out some kind of way to go brain dead.
So how do you counter the play from some of these players? I know they're coming out, they're very aggressive. What's the best style to succeed at a table like that?
Well, I've always held my own with aggressiveness because that's, I'm not short on that myself, so I don't think that's an advantage.
Give it right back to them?
Right.
Now, all of the preliminary events going on this month at Bellagio are all leading up to the big one. The World Poker Tour $25,000 Championship starts on April 19th, and Card Player TV will be here to provide you with full coverage. I'm Lizzie Harrison for Card Player TV.